I am. Welcome back, episode number 7. The Brown Brothers spot is back. Let's get back into it. The Premier League is back. How excited are you, Alan?
I'm really excited. I think this is going to be an interesting season, right? Coming right off the World Cup, some big names coming back, a lot of changes with people leaving. So it's going to be an interesting season, I think.
Yeah. This was your opportunity to say, Hi, my name is Alan, and I am excited.
Oh my God, we're not doing this World Cup.
I'm so pumped for the Premier League to be back. Weekends are no longer going to be the same once Premier League is back. I think my entire schedule is going to be around the Premier League. You know what? But now my life has changed. With kids, it's the other way around. The Premier League revolves around my kids. So, which is only fair to say, but it's what I do is always get to watch it on my phone or watch it later in the evening or something like that way. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm looking forward to the new league season. It's been a rough couple of seasons being Chelsea fans, but I'm looking forward to a new challenge, new manager, new signings, but also just for the league to be back. We've had, I don't know about you, but my honest opinion has been the last couple of years, the football hasn't been the best. Like, we haven't seen free flowing attacking, goal scoring, end to end football. And I just miss the long range goals, like shots from outside of the box, those bullet shots. I feel like everything is like too tactical, too much haram ball, too
yeah,
many like goals of set plays from like corner kicks or people fighting. It's not
yeah.
like
I think it's
actual
all
like
about like
enjoying.
Yeah, it's not about like football. It's all about technique and like these set pieces and specific like plays, or like, oh, you go full defensive, you like, you park the bus, and then when you're attacking, you're doing all out attack. You're playing only one man is like your centerpiece while everyone just trying to feed him the ball. I think it's all
Yeah.
these different techniques where I don't think many teams are like really utilizing all their players, and it doesn't even look, it looks manufactured more than
It's not fun to
uh,
watch. Yeah, it's not fun to watch. Nobody wants to see a 1-0 scoreline or like, consistently. Nobody wants to see like these boring drab 2-0s, 1-0s where the goal scored like in the first half and then maybe a scrappy goal towards the end of the game or something like that. We want to see more exciting football. We want to see more, attacking plays. We want to see more shots outside the box. We want to see like, some exciting new set play routines, like just more excitement, and none of this flopping, none of this play acting, no diving.
yeah,
You gotta like, just bring back the original football. I think technology is definitely not helped as much as we thought it should. I think out of all the decisions, it's slowed down the gameplay. I think it's like, actually caused for more debates. There is no consistency in like in any of the refereeing, like not last season. Last season was, Arsenal got a lot of calls their way. There were a lot of like teams, and then previous season, Liverpool literally got every call. Like they were called
yeah, yeah,
Liverpool. Like it's insane. It's insane how inconsistent the refereeing was, and it feels very like fake. Then people lose interest in watching the sport and start talking about things that are not related to the sport, which is like Argentina in the World Cup or Arsenal last season or the Liverpool the previous season. I think there has to be consistency, and of course, the team that wins the league or is gonna get the most hate or is gonna get the most like, hey, you guys got this decision in your
yeah.
favor. But at the same time, there has to be a certain level of consistency, and that's been lacking. I think that's something that all fans watching will agree. There has not been consistency. Some of the bigger teams seem to get favored, and the smaller teams don't get favored. And yeah, it's been kind of annoying to see that, and that the fact that we are talking about this shows itself that how much we're kind of like losing the fun in the game.
I also, it
So
might be controversial to say, but I think also Premier League is losing its like charm. like not many star players anymore. There was a time where everyone was trying to fight for to be in the Premier League, right? All the big names were in the Premier League. Now it's hardly any few. Even with like people like Salah gone, it's like I really don't know many players, right? Like there's a lot of big names in other leagues. Right now, I'm like the only people I can think of is like Haaland right now, which is like the big name. None of the teams really have big names that you would want to look forward to, or like have a massive fan following, or moreover, even like the players don't live up to their promise, which is there. So it's I feel there is this decline in the Premier League over the last few years, and now even with big names gone, even Kukureya is gone. It's like who is there?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say Kukurea is one of the big names, but the fact, like, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm just trying to think about it. Apart from Haaland, you don't have like a Harry Kane, you don't have an Mbappe, you don't have
No
like,
midfield, no defense, no like in big names, right? You have your like Bellingham, you have like we had Kevin De Bruyne and stuff like that, but like there's no one like the next generation that I'm like, oh, I'm looking forward to this guy. Oh, this guy's big name and he's in the Premier League. Like there's this competition, rivalry. Like it really doesn't feel like that. There was also this whole thing of like Chelsea versus United, and now it's like okay, everyone's like just mediocre, and there's like one team that's winning everything. So I feel there has been this decline in the Premier League. I don't know if it's just because of like the greed and capitalistic nature of it, or in general, I guess people are just diversifying.
yeah, I don't know. Actually, it is a valid point that, it seems like teams are, or the players are gravitating to go back to the Real Madrids and the Barcelonas of the world, and even Bayern Munich attracting Olise, Harry Kane, and some really amazing talent that, typically you'd see them in the Premier League. And to lose some of those key players to different leagues, it is definitely hurting the league. The fact that we, I wouldn't say across all positions. But yeah, we don't have the star power or star player. But still, listen, the Premier League is the Premier League. It's the most competitive league in the world. I definitely think there is, in terms of viewership, it is just exciting because any team can beat any team. There's no like consistent top four or top six, even, and you never know what you could expect. You could have a team in first place going into play a game, and if they're playing a bottom team, fighting relegation battle like the Spurs, and they still anything can happen. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the exciting part about the Premier League, which has never ever changed, and that's the, let's say, the beauty and the charm of the Premier League. So now that the Premier League is back, in order to finish this segment, a couple of quick questions here. Do you have an idea which manager is under the most pressure, according to you, Alan?
I think Xavi definitely is a lot of pressure. I
No,
think
no,
no,
no, no, you can't say Javi because we are biased. Okay, let's get back and finish up this segment. Which club has improved the most over the summer in terms of transfers, in terms of coaches?
not sure actually. To be honest, I've only seen Chelsea transfers. I don't see many like I've seen a lot of potential transfers for other teams, like Olise for Liverpool recently.
Olise for Liverpool, Barcola for Liverpool. Is it midnight
If I'm not,
already?
yeah,
Yeah, Olise is in Bayern Munich, bro.
no, no,
Eh,
Barcola.
toughly.
Yeah, and maybe Enzo goes to Man City. I hope that does not happen, but let's see. So, to be honest, I have no idea. I not sure which
I
teams.
think, okay, in this, I would say the team that has improved the most over the summer, just purely on improvement wise, I think Arsenal has really got a good couple of signings, to be honest with you. Yes, Chelsea has got in massive players, but we have had an overall of players. Like we are buying a bunch of players, but for me, that does not mean, has it really improved the club? Has it really improved the team? We still haven't got an out and out striker. We still don't have an out and out a goalkeeper. Sanchez cannot be our goalkeeper for the season. I refuse to agree to that. So I don't think our team has improved, to be honest with you. If you
Yeah,
honestly ask me, I don't think until we get like a proper striker and a proper goalkeeper, I don't think we
Even
have improved.
defense,
The
dude. We are
only
losing on
place that we
defense.
have, I see, so that I think getting Lacroix in is been an amazing signing. For me, amongst all the signings that we've got so far, Lacroix and Palestra are hands down like I'm really excited that we've filled in positions, and those two guys are definitely going to improve the team. But our biggest problem was scoring goals, and our biggest problem was keeping clean sheets. And that has not been resolved until we get a goalkeeper and a striker. I still don't think Chelsea's done the business correctly. So
Yeah,
that being said, Tottenham has bought in a crazy amount of good players too, but that does not make them a good team. What do we think of Tottenham?
shit.
What do you think of shit?
Tottenham,
Exactly. So,
3 point line.
so I really think like, teams like Man City, teams like Arsenal, even Liverpool have added one or two new signings, but those signings have really improved the team. Like Man City getting Elliot Anderson and potentially maybe losing Rodri to Barca.
That's not confirmed
That
yet.
not confirmed yet, but like I think that position to get a player of his caliber is crazy to see. And I think, City is one of those teams you didn't have to tweak a lot. You just needed one or two players, and I think they've done their business early. So I think they're good. And Arsenal bringing Bruno Guimaraes on, and I think a left back or a right back. They've got again a couple of
What do you
key
mean,
players
bro? We
added to
got
the depth.
Welbeck, bro. We've got Welbeck,
No, bro, we
Henderson.
got Jordan
We
Henderson,
have Henderson, bro. We have legends.
shoulder. Yeah,
We have other team legends in our team.
yeah. Single-handedly, those two players is gonna bring our average age up by 8 years or 10 years.
Yeah,
It's
honestly.
insane. Anyways, yeah. I think like to be honest with you, Liverpool too. Like Isaac is probably the most expensive transfer in the Premier League or something along those lines. But if he's fit and he's playing well, he's
Do
like
you think
probably
he did his job last season? Do you think he made the money worth, or was he actually?
I don't think anybody, including any Liverpool fan, will say that because the fact that Gapco was playing in his position more often than he was, and he had injuries and he was not consistent and stuff. Like, to be honest with you, when Isaac was in Newcastle, I think he was probably one of the top three, if not within the top five strikers in the world, I would
In
say.
the world?
Yes, 100%. Isaac had everything, like he just finished everything. To be honest with you, I think he was clinically. He was the reason why Newcastle reached the Champions League. Like
Yeah, true.
you can't. I don't think you can take that for granted. I think Isaac really played a massive part into Newcastle's. Anyways, I think for me, for sure, top three or top five strikers in the world. Isaac, when he was in Song, not in Liverpool. Okay. Let's see what else. Which team do you think could massively surprise everyone this season?
Not sure. I've heard there are also a lot of possible sales of teams. So I don't know if that'll cause any effect. But surprise,
Yeah,
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how Liverpool fares now that they don't have their main star player. How to see if Arsenal perform with the team they have. They had a very promising
Premier
team
League
last year.
champions, man. They are Premier
Yeah,
League champions. You can't,
yeah.
and they've added more depth to their squad. They have the
And they
same
already had
consistent
so much
manager.
depth.
Yeah,
They
I
had
know.
so much depth. So that'll
Yeah.
be interesting. I think right behind them was Man City. So it's going to be interesting. Honestly, I don't have one specific answer.
Well, for me, I think I would say is Newcastle. I don't know what's happening with that club, losing their manager, losing all their star players. I don't know what's up with the ownership and management there, but something's wrong. The fact that they've lost Gordon, Bruno Guimaraes, like that team at
You
once
think
upon a
that's the
time was
massive league
stacked.
could perform?
No, they could underperform, and like
You said
I think
perform.
that could no, no, no.
Surprise.
That would be the surprise. is Newcastle from being like a top four, top six team might fall back down the pecking order. I think they'll be like, I'll be surprised if they finish even within the top 10 right now, the way things are going, because that I'm actually genuinely scared for that team. Like, what's going to happen to them?
So much
Because
money got put into that project.
that team was stacked. I was looking at a team sheet and they had Isaac, they had Gordon,
Yeah,
they
they
had
had Gordon
Guimaraes, they
too.
had Elliot Anderson, they had all the stars like players that specific season. Even Almiron, I mean, he was a star player, but like they were a stacked team, and like I really think they are gonna miss out, and I think St. James Park is gonna miss out on all those key players to lose what they've lost this season, like with their manager and so many potential players. And I've heard a lot of rumblings of even Lewis Hall, who's a great left back for them, leaving ex Chelsea Academy. Like, so I think there's a lot of like issues at that club. So I think that could be a surprise this season on how they do. Like, maybe they do well, but I don't see that happening right now. That's my prediction. Okay.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
What do you think out of the three teams that have been promoted? What do you think? Who's gonna do the best?
That's segment number two. That's Coventry City, Middlesbrough, or Birmingham City. So, putting a lot of thought into this and time, I have no idea. I have no idea who those teams are. I have no idea who those players in those teams are. All I know is hopefully they have some exciting play and they don't play to sit back and don't play a deep block, but actually play some attacking football and, you know, make it exciting for
I
the
know
other
Birmingham
teams.
City has a lot of Indians. That'll be
Really?
cool. Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. It'll be cool to see a bunch of Indians in the Premier League just watching the match.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I think that's the whole of England, London, Canada
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. So, did they have Indian ownership at one point, Birmingham City?
The city or the club?
The club.
I don't know.
Yes,
No,
Alan, with
I'm
the
pretty
hottest
sure.
news,
No, one
India
second.
is
I'm
taking
I'm pretty
London back,
sure.
taking
Listen,
England back.
you're laughing, but I'm pretty sure they had a mayor who was Indian.
No, that's what I'm saying. You said what you just said right now has to be a highlight of our pod. You just said India's taking back England.
Yeah, it happened already.
Let's go.
Birmingham.
Anyways, I know they had like the ownership was Venki or
They
something at
had
one point.
they had 20. I shit you not. It says Chaman Lal. I don't know if you can see this. Oh, it's flipped.
No, no, no. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Chaman Lal,
Hey,
politician.
but Lal backwards is also a Lal.
That's funny.
Okay, let's move into segment number. Actually, before I move into segment, Alan, which of these three teams you think is gonna be a surprise? Middlesbrough, Coventry
You
City,
know what?
or
The
Birmingham
only
City,
reason I know
or
Coventry
India?
is who's their manager? Coventry. Is it because if I'm not wrong, Lampard was their
Super,
manager, right?
super Frank, super Frank,
Yeah.
super Frank, super Frankie Lampard.
So it's gonna be very interesting to see Lampard back in the Premier League managing a Premier League team again. So that's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, the last team he coached in the Premier League didn't do so well. So,
Yeah, unfortunately.
okay, so you have given your expert advice on the three promoted teams. Let's move into segment number three. Let's not take too much time in this segment. Who do you think is going to win the Premier League?
Man City. I think Man City is
Wow.
gonna win.
I think this is one of those moments where I think I would have to agree with you.
Yeah.
And even though I hope this is not the case, Man City, I think, takes the league this season. Maresca unknowingly might take City
Maresca
back to the.
ball. That would be crazy to see. Man City do that.
Okay, I never have disliked Man City, but what's the beef that's happened and stuff like that way.
Yeah, it hurts.
But the only thing is, I don't know, man. There is Haaland is just like he's just such a likable guy.
Yeah,
He's so cool in like his not just on field but off field antics and like his
his aura.
going and commenting nice on like almost every video of him and stuff like that. I'm a Haaland fan. I can definitely say like just not just on field but off field too. It just seems like a fun guy. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. I think Man City is gonna take it this year. Let's see what
Be
happens, what's in
interesting.
store. But Manchester City. Wow, we agreed. I don't know what's wrong with that. Like also
And
your
it's not
predictions,
Chelsea.
well,
We
there's no chance. No chance. No, and
sad,
I think we'll be lucky to
sad.
finish top six again. Like until we
Hey,
don't
last
get
time I
a
did a prediction, I was right
yeah, you did. That's what I was gonna say. You're
from the
like
start.
the guru of prediction right now.
Yes.
You are definitely in the World Cup, you got the prediction correct.
Yeah.
The winners of the World Cup was Spain.
People were
And
like calling me out on that stuff. They were like, no ball knowledge. And I said
yes,
Spain, and yeah, I said so.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. So even though I agree with them, but you got lucky on that one, but you were
Huh?
right. You were right now. But listen,
Hey,
you prediction is a prediction.
prediction
You
is a
got
prediction.
yeah. So let's see what happens here.
If Man
I
City
hope that
wins,
I'm wrong.
it's a recurring thing. If Man City wins.
Yeah, that is wild. That is pretty wild. Okay, so now that we both agreed on who's gonna be the champions, let's go into the next set of predictions that we have. Top four. Who do you think is gonna finish top four? And just like the championship prediction and the other predictions that we had previously, let's see who gets this right. Your top four teams, Alan.
Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Really?
They don't. The only reason I say Chelsea is they don't have anything else to play. They're only playing the Premier League. So at least like focus, like lock in and just do something in the Premier League.
Do you think you're not discounting Liverpool and Manchester United?
So yeah, United's dead. They've always been dead. Yeah, I don't
All
know.
you're gonna have massive love from all the United fans, and unfortunately, we have way too many of them who we know too. So you're gonna get a lot of love in the comments. Like what Alan has said, he thinks United is a dead team.
That team. So what do you think is your top four?
So my top four, I think, is Man City, Arsenal. Third is gonna be tricky, but I think this is gonna be United. And then fourth is going to
Okay.
be a fight between, I think it's going to be a fight between Chelsea or Liverpool, to be honest with you.
Wow. Okay.
I do
United,
think like
seriously.
Chelsea is going to have an opportunity to fight for top four and might give a serious run because Alonso does have just the Premier League to worry about, but it won't be easy. I definitely think it won't be easy. So I think it's going to be an exciting season to watch. But I definitely think United, Arsenal, and City are for sure making the top three. I would be surprised if they wouldn't.
Makes sense.
Okay, now for the fun part of this pod, rapid fire round again. Cue the rapid fire lights and music. Is that what you do? Is the rapid
I
fire?
thought you were doing rapid fire round.
Okay. So, Alan, I think this time you're in the hot seat. I'm going to mix this up. Who do you think is going to win the Golden Boot in the Premier League this season?
Haaland.
So predictable. Best signing of the season.
I think Elliot Anderson is really good.
Okay. Biggest transfer flop.
Danny Welbeck.
First manager sacked in the season.
Lampard.
Promoted team most likely to survive.
Shit. I shouldn't have said that. I guess Birmingham City.
Desi power.
They see.
The team you absolutely do not want to play away in the Premier League.
I think Arsenal for now.
Hmm. A player you would steal from the rival team and put straight into your team.
Haaland.
Most annoying fan base when they are winning.
United. They
Okay,
like
most annoying
revive us.
fan. I agree 100%. Most annoying fan base, period, across, no matter they are winning, losing.
I'll still say United. Plastic fans. Not
Yeah,
done anything. Not accomplished anything in this last decade.
love it. I love it. Get in there, man.
Hmm.
And the last question, if there was one manager you would like for Chelsea, if you could pick from anybody, who would you pick?
Zidane.
Interesting stuff.
I think he would fit well. Also, I think he has the maturity and like if he's been given like governance power, I think he would do really well for Chelsea. For
Hmm.
signing, also like putting people in line, kind of stuff, setting that kind of atmosphere.
All these things you said never
I know.
happened at Chelsea. It's never ever happened at Chelsea. So
What do you mean,
it's,
Mourinho? What are you talking about?
I mean,
Mourinho set an expectation.
I think
Carlo
only Mourinho
Ancelotti
had
set an expectation,
no,
bro. What
no,
are
no.
you
But
on about?
I only think only Mourinho really had the ability and the courage to tell Roman Abramovich, just pay the money, don't ask
Even
questions.
Carlo Ancelotti, dude. Come
Nah,
on.
no,
He had a big like power. Even though there was Abramovich, always was like a person.
big belly.
Abramovich?
No, Cardo. No, I don't think. To be honest with you, Chelsea's the team owners, the executive, all those people have way too much power, decision making ability that nobody really has. Like no, they're not like the other teams where like the coaches really get. Hey, you have all the decision ability to sign, get rid of, hire, fire, all of the stuff for the first team and football. I don't think so. Like I think maybe Mourinho or someone else, but it's always been the hierarchy and in especially this ownership too. I totally dislike them and I can't wait for them to get out of our club, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
I almost hate them as much as I hate Manchester United and their fans. So yeah. Okay, on that bombshell, that episode comes to an end. See ya.
See
Excited
ya.
for the Premier League. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. August, fine. From August 7th to 13th. Okay. So 30. So August 30th is not come yet. Rent is generated for which dates? To 7th, the rent is removed. Correct?
Chelsea fans. So
Hey,
somebody
we're
else.
recording.
God, our famous Hari
Our famous
Kane.
favorite
Hari
guest
Kane.
on podcast.
Yes. Why were you so disappointed?
We're
Man,
recording
Jude
podcast.
Bellingham.
He can't
I
hear you.
know.
Okay, go. We have to record.
Bye bye. Yeah, सबका कास्ट.
He can't hear you.
Maldives, Bali. Why didn't you let him say something funny, bro? But man.
It's okay. He's gone on there. Can you hear that?
Yeah. You gotta put that here. Pad cash, podcast. That's the intro. Okay.
Okay.
I